Another thing too, if she won't do it with her husband or her man, it means she's caring more about her emotions than the logic. I'll give you that. She's being over emotional, right? She's caring into emotions, but she'll compromise her relationship with her man, which you'll say she's not being logical, but she won't compromise her boss and she won't compromise her friendships, even though they'll help her engage in 3 or 4 activity and being alone. And her man will give her money. I mean, the boss will keep her money and be able to take care of herself, but he won't give her a lifelong partner. She'll compromise all of that. So why is she logical at work? And you say she's being emotional, but if she is emotional, she'll lose her friendships and her jobs. It's not consistent.
It's emotional. The reason why I say it's emotional, one, is the relationship she had with her friendship is totally separate and totally different type of relationship that she had with her boss, which is totally different to the type of relationship she has with her man, right? So
yes. Stop. No, stop. There it is.
I can't land, bro. I can't land.
No. Hey, August,
you're not letting me land, man.
No. You get the hold on.
See, that's why y'all trying to jump me again. That's what I'm saying.
No. You know I'm not doing that.
I'm the opposing
algorithm. Hold on. No. You are August. Absolutely, you have been August. You got more talk than everybody. I'm just interjecting. I'm giving it back to you. No one is going right back to you. You just said it's a different type of relationship, right? Is she being more emotional or logical with her boss and friends?
Her boss, you see, you grouping them together.
You have to. She won't.
No, you can't. Listen. You can't group them together. They're separate relationships. They're 2 different type of relationships.
Let me say this. Maybe this might help out with the conversation.
They're 2 different things. She will be logical with her boss because that's where she at. But with her friends, it's going to be an emotional response to not tell her the truth. She don't want to hurt her friends.
You said she was emotional with her boss, though.
No, I didn't. I never said she was emotional with her boss. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
August, you said
August. You said a woman that is in a top level position. I said she's not emotional. That's logic.
We're not talking about top level.
Rewind the tape, my nigga.
We're not talking about top level. We're talking about the average woman. Is she going to be emotional with her boss or logical now?
The average woman?
Yes.
To deal with, in what capacity we talking about? Like, is she we just talking about just with her boss? She's going to be logical.
Yo, you gotta answer the question straight, bro.
I already did.
Shit. Got your ass.
You changed your answer, August.
No, I didn't, bro. No,
August,
I didn't, because y'all August, you responded. My question was with specific parameters.
No,
the parameters are different right now.
No, August. Hold on. Algorithm. Hold on. No. When we went back to average, you said most of these women are losing their jobs. Look at the job rate because of their emotions. Now you're saying
you said that they would be losing their job if they were emotional. And I said, yeah, they are.
No. So now you just said they're being logical.
Bro, you're talking about with their boss in this specific scenario. This don't mean all scenarios. If a woman is being chastised by her boss and she don't like it, she's gonna be emotional. That's what I'm saying. And women are more likely to be emotional with their boss than men are.
You looking for a blanket statement? You looking for a blanket statement and not a general statement? No, it will never be all. They're asking a general question.
But they're asking
yes,
a question.
I'm gonna tell you. Let me just tell you why the answer is yes.
At the CEO, hold on. At the CEO, let's make sure they ain't never gonna let Martin get in and let King of the Ugly Man. King of the Ugly Man. Yo, that's funny.
This may help, Ali. This may help, Ali. This may help. August. There is a commonality with the boss. There is a commonality with the boss and the friends. Now, with the boyfriend, she feels like I done locked in with this dude. I can say what I want to say, do what I want to do. Now, with the friend, depending on what she say to that friend, she could lose that friend. Depending on what she says at that job, she could lose that job. It's the loss. It's the problem. The loss will force her to be logical when dealing with those 2 entities. The logic would do that. Now, with her man, her logic is I can say and do whatever I want to him. He gonna be here.
Who thought that is?
There is a commonality. There is a commonality with, because earlier you said that it was different. The commonality is loss. So when a woman feels like she could lose a man, or she could lose a job, or lose her friend, she's going to lose her logic.
She's gonna act right in her body, yes.
But she's not using her emotions.
We're talking about a specific thing when it's talking about them being fat. That's what we were talking about. Now, what I'm saying to you is this.
Why wouldn't she?
Hold on, August, let him land. August, let him land. You go, August. You gonna respond right back to him. Just let him land.
No, I'm not, man. Y'all gonna keep interrupting me.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
August, the reason why she won't call her friend fat because she would lose her friend. The reason why she won't talk back to her boss because she would lose her job. The reason why she talks shit to her man because she feels like she's not going to lose him. If she felt like she was going to lose her man, she would not talk shit
like
to
that.
him.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like
And
that.
that takes logic. That takes logic.
That's logic. Go ahead, August.
Y'all, I can see why y'all having the problems y'all have with women right now.
No.
Y'all do not understand. Y'all, I can see the problem y'all having with these women, man.
I don't have them problems. I'm here.
I don't got no problem either.
None of y'all. This is where it get me. None of y'all got problems, yo. You be killing me, y'all. Ain't nobody. No, you know what's funny? August ain't got no problems. Algorithm ain't got no. Y'all never had disagreements or nothing at y'all house. There's only a.
No, we have. But my life is. But like my life is like, and I'm making it about me right now because he's talking about me. My life is great. Like overall, we have our problems. Don't get me wrong. There's always gonna be that, but like my life is unilateral.
Ain't got no problems.
What I'm saying is,
I'm just fucking with y'all. That was a joke. I want to get on y'all skin a little bit.
One at a time. August. One at a time.
What I'm saying is that Ali is actually right. I just had to paint it in a different picture so you can see where he was actually coming from.
That nigga dead wrong. You dead wrong. Ali dead wrong. All y'all niggas dead wrong.
August. The thing is I understand it's gonna take a lot to wash out this bag chaser mentality that you have in your head.
Oh my God!
That's fine.
That's a dog.
And they all crash dummies. They're all crash dummies.
That's a dog. So that's all it is. I'm on to you, algorithm.
Dang.
Oh man. Hey, my brother, hold on, modern. We got 3 people on. Let them talk, and then we'll open up the panel. My brother, Modern Renaissance, my brother. How you doing, my brother? I know you've been listening.
Good, yes, sir.
I know you know where we standing right now. August, we trying to figure out whether women are logical or emotional. We trying to get him to commit to one of the things, but he can't. He's
mostly emotional. Easy. Mostly emotional.
Do you think most women are emotional at their workplace or logical?
At the workplace, as a boss over multiple facilities in Illinois, Tennessee, Florida, and Missouri,
yes,
at the job that I'm directing over, the women are mostly logical. The only time, and wait, here's the deal. In healthcare, in medicine, that field is dominated by women, right? So we deal with this stuff all the time. Now, to me, they're never emotional to me at all. It's always logic. Now, when they go in a break room or something like that, and they talking to their girl or their friend, they get to crying out there. I can't believe he told me he won't be here. But they don't do that to my face. They won't say that to my face. They'll say it to their friends and all that. Now, at the same time, in healthcare, I got guys also that work under me too, right? From doctors to PAs to therapists. Now, when they do things like that, some of them will be like, man, that's some bull. They'll say it to my face. Like the men will be like, man, bro, that's some BS, man. I'm like, okay, I understand it, but you still got to do it. But the women will sit there. I've not had maybe, let's say out of 100 women, I maybe had 5 that maybe have gave me a little bit of emotional pushback. But generally, no.
See, but you
and
high
to be
up,
quite
bro.
honest, I feel that if there are a lot of men that are in relationships, if you got your stuff together, if you have yourself in the mindset like a lot of bosses do, and you're not afraid of losing that woman, you will come at it with the same exact type of way. Like, I'm not scared of losing you, therefore I'm going to be straight up with you. Now, at the same time, it depends if you were locked in a relationship to where you know where this girl is mentally. If y'all locked in to where y'all really just trying to fill each other out, that's a different ball game. But as far as me, I'm coming up on 25 years of being married. I know I'm not about to bring this situation here home to my wife because I know it's going to be emotional response and there's going to be all kind of disruption in the house. Might be 3 days of wine that thing. I'm not about to do that.
That's shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
One last question before we go king of the. Hold on, August. We got 2 more people. They ain't even talk yet, August. We got to be team players, bro. We got to pass the ball. will most relationships be successful if the woman picked that man that actually loves her above her feelings?
100%.
Okay,
And 100%.
Thank you. And she was more logical, right? My brother, King of the Ugly Man, what you think about this conversation, my brother? Where do you stand with is the woman more logical or emotional at the workplace?
Well, I think about the conversation. Well, we'll get to that later. But
Yes,
I want to co-sign what Modern Renaissance Man is talking about in healthcare, because guess what? I'm a PA. Guess what I do? I work in a hospital. So but there's a caveat to what he's saying. Women are absolutely more logical on the job because they value the job. They value the paycheck that comes with the job. Now, so a lot of women in the workspace, especially like in healthcare, they can sit there and get reprimanded by their superior. Their superior could be dead wrong or be reprimanding them disrespectfully, and the woman won't say a word. She'll sit there and take it. Now, let me tell you something. And this is my experience. Because my superior, they're female. The superior female in the professional setting, they're not logical with their subordinates. They're emotional.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's a true statement.
Let me tell you.
It has to do with power, right, King? Go ahead.
Has everything to do with power. Let me explain something. My superior was dead wrong about a situation. I explained to this lady why she was dead wrong, and she used the following phrase to me: "I'm right because I am your leader." The next words out of my mouth was, "You can't lead me across the street with GPS."
Oh my God!
Guess what her next reaction was to me? Because if that was a man saying that to me, I would have said the exact same thing. But her response to me was, "Then you can pack your stuff and you can go." That response was emotional, and the way she said it and the way she talked to me, it was all emotional. And her knee-jerk reaction to the fact that there was nobody else there that could do the job that I was doing that night, but she was willing to put the patient population at risk over her feelings. Now, if I was her superior, she would have had a logical conversation with me. She may have disagreed, would have been very little pushback, or if she would have gave me her side or whatever, there would have come to some understanding because of me. And with my superior, let me tell you something. I actually had to lead my superior because she was hell-bent on putting people in jeopardy by throwing me out of the building because she didn't like what. So I had to walk her emotional butt back off the damn ledge throughout, and I did this in front of her, in front of people, because she confronted me in front of people. So the team got to see how to manage your manager who's out of control up
That's
front.
logic.
And I was in the submissive position within the organizational structure. But Modern Renaissance Man is absolutely right. When their job is on the line, their coins are affected. If they value the job, they will be logical.
Exactly.
If they value their man, they will be logical. If you're a woman, and we've all been, I don't care what nobody said up here, we've all experienced this. When a woman doesn't value you, she doesn't listen, she's dismissive, she'll put you and that relationship at risk because she doesn't care.
Can we reword that? Because it gives people the false pretense that the person doesn't value you. It's when she values you herself more than she values you. She just values herself more. That's what it is.
When I say value you as far as if you walk or not.
Yes, all I'm saying is because, King, majority of the time people will go, "Oh, your woman stopped listening to you because she don't respect or love you." You know, people just like saying that, "Oh, you vetted wrong. You ain't see the red flags." There's a time where your woman possibly loved you more than she loved herself. But ultimately, as a relationship goes on, you get past that honeymoon phase, the great part of the relationship, you get about 3-4 years into it, she starts thinking, because you loving her and supporting her so much, she starts loving herself and respecting herself more than she does you.
Yeah, could be.
And that's what happens when they lose you, especially if you're a good dude and they try to spin the block and try to come back and get you because they lost you, and now they came back to reality and they need to reconnect with you again, and they value you again more than themselves.
Yeah, and I agree. That's why.
Hold on, real Rockstar. Hold on, real quick, my brother. Thomas, my brother. And then after that, man, we going to Fatty Show. The oh no, Corey Holcomb threatens O'Shea Duke Jackson and the leader attorney over Anton Daniels. All right, we're going to that right after this. Go ahead, my brother Thomas. And if anybody got any last words, man.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's going on, Thomas?
To answer the question, women are absolutely emotional. Everything's emotional. I had a friend, she's the head registered nurse over all the other nurses. Excuse me. Woo! Excuse me, my bad.
See, that was logical.
Oh my God!
So she had to break up fights. Nurses, they're clearly fighting on the job. When a woman gets fired from her job for performance, the police usually has to get called. There's always some talk back to the male, to their superiors when they're asked to do a job that they don't want to do. Women who's over, usually the superiors over a man, is this deep-rooted psychological, deep-rooted need to be authority over men. So women in those female positions, they tend to overdo it versus the men in those positions that over the women. Most of the time it's the women just not wanting to do their job. Most of the time you see the women power tripping. They're always getting the police called on them when they get fired. There's always a big blow up. Absolutely, even in the workplace, it's emotional. Even when the job is on the line, they will still crash out, lose their job, then go online complaining, talking about the job did her so wrong and they're so dirty and I'm filing a lawsuit, which usually gets dismissed as frivolous. So I understand everybody's experience is different, but most definitely women, I don't care what the scenario is, there's always going to be emotional controlling over logic in any situation. Just my take.
I think that's a small minority if you look at it from a general standpoint.
Hold on, y'all. Just we're gonna do last words, my brother. So let's let anybody got any final words.
I got a final word.
What's your final word, my brother?
So I don't know if it was August or somebody. This is what made me jump on. My final word is this: we talk about he said something about a woman's natural state is femininity, and it's not.
No, so he said
Submissive.
Submissiveness. That is not her fun. That is not her natural state. Submission is an absolute choice. Shit like that.